hard as I come. Busting in your line, cracking helmets in. I bring the pain, so what you gon' do? Stand there and just get shook out ya. So clean out your locker, I'm out to get ya. Cause I just popped ya. You can't take the pressure. You might as well quit cause you just can't last. Mad in 2000, put your face in the crack.
Austin Safarian-Jenkins, the first touchdown of Jameis Winston's career.
And your pride in the dirt, so put on a skirt. If you come on the field and don't wanna get hurt, just bruise and beaten, all black and blue. And it's been like that since Madden 92.
What's up, everybody? With your host, Mr. Buccaneer Blake himself, with Buccaneer Blake Sports, Buck and Blake Sports. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter under Buck and Blake Sports or Buccaneer Blake. Either one should pop up. Let's talk about, well, first off, I know you guys see me with the Charlotte Hornets hat. They just been doing well. It's the preseason. I'm not getting overexcited. I just got a lot to look forward to after such a disappointing season last year with a lot of injuries. You know, we got Frank Kaminsky coming in, and let me not ramble on about basketball, but that's why I'm rocking the boys this time. But let's talk about the top 5 picks, the top 5 players through the top 5 weeks. First, we'll go with Jameis Winston. He, of course, he's a rookie. A lot of people go, oh, we should have took Mariota. I have a bunch of Mariota sweaters snitted just in case we drafted him. I didn't do anything for Jameis Winston. Now I have to knit pewter and red, that hint of orange from the New Jersey sweaters to go with Winston. But yeah, that's just the type of stuff you hear when you go to Bucs games.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with.
You go to Bucs games, my boy Levante Darrell, Dynamite Darrell. I know you watch this. You know, you my boy, man. Rode out to Houston with me. But yeah, a lot of people think we should have took Mariota, and I was one of those people. It was before the I don't support people that do stuff like, raping people and heinous criminal acts and act like they're okay with me because they play with my team. I would be against what I stood for. And I know I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of in my life, but I've grown to just try to, what kind of man do you want to be? That's the way I think about it when I think about making decisions and stuff now. What kind of man do I want to be? I want to be a man of my word, or things like that. I'm a man of morals, and I try to better myself. I'm not perfect by far. Please don't think I'm saying that at all. And I don't judge people. Anybody that know me, I don't judge you. I don't judge anybody. But yeah, talking about that. People think we should have took Mariota, and I didn't really support with the whole rape thing with Winston. So I did my little research on it, and I found out a lot of it was scandalous. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can look it up yourself. You can actually read the handwritten statement from the girl that gave the accusations. I'm not going to put her information up there. She actually lives out here in Florida. Not that I'm afraid of anything, but I just don't want to put her business out there. She's gone through enough through that, whether it was or it wasn't. There's just a lot of questions to say you didn't know somebody, and you got photos with him, and you were in a cab with him, and he even dropped you off. It's just a bunch of stuff. And so when I found out all that was near here or there, so I kind of roll with Winston for now. If something else happens, maybe it'll change. Unlike with Big Ben, I forgave him because the girl lied on him the first time, not the second time with the bathroom and the off-duty cop. I can't support you after that. I really like Big Ben, and I've been to Pittsburgh, and I rooted for the Steelers, Jerome Bettis, and plenty of other players on their team, and the whole culture in Pittsburgh, period. But I don't support that, man. Not at all. It just goes back to what I just said. You got what kind of person you want to be. Like, I wouldn't be sitting if Aaron Hernandez was on our team and he murdered them people and sit outside the jail or the holding wherever they got him and say free Hernandez just because he's a Patriot player. Fuck no. Excuse my language. I would not do that. He's a criminal. He's a murderer. I don't care that he plays for the Buccaneers. It's like Jeremy Stevens. He did that, whatever he did, and Kellen Winslow, sorry, buddy, but why are you masturbating out in the parking lot and getting caught? I've seen your fiance. She ain't bad looking. And she's actually pretty damn good looking. So you masturbating out in the parking lot, I don't know what that all is about, but that's on you. But just dumb stuff. I'm not going to back it up. Now you make dumb mistakes. I know everybody knows what the crab leg thing was with Winston. They hook you up. He took the fall, so everybody else wouldn't get in trouble. We all know what that deal is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably never played sports before or know what the hookup is. That's what that was. And in college, you can't take gifts. You can't. Sorry, Terrell Pryor, you can't even sell your own shit to get tattoos without getting suspended. Screwed that poor boy out of his draft and everything. I feel bad for the kid. Feel bad for him. Yeah, Jameis, well, he got Rookie of the Year 2 weeks in a row. Ironically, it was the 2 games we won. It was the 2 games that he didn't produce any turnovers, which is a good thing. We create turnovers and don't give up any turnovers. And run the ball with old Dougie Doug. Sorry, TV loud. My boy Tommy Sotomayor's on there. What's up, Tommy? Talking about Quan Alexander, young kid, put a lot on him, much like young Mason Foster when we first got him. Big shout out to him out there in Cincinnati, undefeated right now. Much love to him. I ain't got nothing against the Bengals. And Quan Alexander, he fits the system. Young, undersized linebacker with a little speed and make some plays. That's what's up. That's what we need. We got pretty decent linebacking core altogether. When you think about it, without having a week of football, you got 3 good. Danny Lansani, 30 years old, wasn't going to play football wasn't going to play football no more if he didn't make this roster. And he turned out to be a great player, great outside linebacker, along with Levante David. My boy, you see clips of me with him. He's a good dude, man. I make him look kind of small, but it was just so he made me feel better. That's what it was, yeah. And Dougie Doug Martin. That's what I said last year. They're like, yeah, get rid of Doug Martin. Bobby Rainey's right now. We should get rid of Doug Martin because Rainey's here and he's making plays. Yeah, Rainey did make a lot of plays for undrafted players and so, but he's not an every down back. He's not a main back. He's not a feature back. Doug Martin was hurt a lot, and I think putting on a lot of weight because I'm looking at old clips. Now I have some clips run. I think I have some older clips of Doug Martin versus clips now of Doug Martin. You can see a whole different person in the way he runs. The strides he have are way different. And then all choppy, muscular steps like you remember Michael Pittman used to run, Mr. Bicep Arms, or he used to fumble because his arms are so damn big. But he's actually got strides like a gazelle, like the galloping hamster. Sorry, Doug, but yeah, something like that. And Bobby Rainey. Like I said, I was just talking about Bobby Rainey, not a featured back, not really featured in the offense now, because like I said, Charles Sims is an intricate part of this team, and I really hope somebody's watching this because you've been doing what I've been saying do the past couple weeks. Started in Houston, went heavy last week, and I hope it continues. Getting a one-on-one with these linebackers. Well, with playing the Redskins, they had pretty decent athletic outside linebacker with Patrick Riley. He's a pretty good linebacker, pretty athletic. D'Angelo Hall, he played old Deshaun Golston, oh Lord, and Raheem Morris. It seems like when we play teams where people left from us, they always get the best of us some way, somehow. And I just hope we win this game and come 3-3, 500, clean slate, moving on to the third quarter of the season. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, let's see what happens. And my main man, undrafted from Missouri, the Zoo, the Show Me State, Jacquez Smith. He's been quiet. He had a couple at the monstrous game against the Saints that ultimately hurt Drew Brees, and he's still dealing with injuries. But he's in the top league with 4 sacks right now. Gerald got 4.5. And like I tell you, the other kid, the Howard kid, that picked up two sacks against Jacksonville. I think if we keep that going, because remember at the beginning of the season, everybody says the Bucs didn't adjust their defensive line. They went and got George Johnson. He's not doing anything for them, and they forgot Jacquez Smith had 6 sacks last year. Yeah, 6 or 8 sacks last year. He only played half the season. He wasn't a starter. He didn't start till near the end, but they forgot about that. And he's a starter now on the line with the rest of the guys. Gerald McCoy, everybody's getting sacks. We ain't in the bottom of the league in sacks no more. Hell, for your Miami Dolphins with your Ndamukong Suh didn't have a sack up until this weekend, where Cam Jordan, I think, got 3 or 4 sacks himself to one game. What do you know? But we were the ones that weren't supposed to have. We weren't supposed to have an O-line, and we weren't supposed to have D-line. Well, you know, our O-line is getting way better, and our defensive line is getting way better. Go figure. Things don't happen like that over one season, people. You got to let things finish. Lovey told you from the get-go that this team was not a Super Bowl team. It's not. We won 2 games last year. Did you think we were going to go to the Super Bowl after that? Especially when we didn't have a quarterback? If you thought that, you're out of your damn mind. I'm a Bucs fan, but I'm a realist, and we weren't ready for that. Hey, maybe we can get to the playoffs this year and see what happens from there. Hell, only other quarterback in NFL history to ever go to the Super Bowl in their rookie season was my main man, Dan Marino. But we'll see what happens. My motto is take it one game at a time. So yeah, those top 5 players, they've been doing pretty good this season. Like I said, we keep it going, man. Everything's getting pretty positive. I really hope Arthur Ron Werner turns things around, get these injuries back, get ASJ back, get these people that were hurt, better. They had a week off. Everybody's hanging out, going to the other team's games. Old Mike was out in Cleveland, rocking a Johnny Manziel jersey. I love you, Mike, but I don't rock with the Johnny too much. I knew there was a reason I didn't like him. It was more than a drugs thing. But hopefully he changed his ways, although he won't smoke up our ass, so he wouldn't be the first. So whatever. That's Cleveland's problem. Speaking of Cleveland, look at Josh McCown playing pretty good for them. You get to do a little bit of line. Got way less receivers. He's doing well, I have to say. He's a decent quarterback. Like I said, I think he got a raw deal here. It was a terrible offensive line, man. He used to sit in the stands and people were riding his ass. And I said, look at that. I said, you see all 4 defensive linemen in the backfield chasing him. Something's wrong with that. Ain't no quarterback control under them conditions. Absolutely not. Did I go rambling? Oh, this year I'm excited. I guess we do 2 Ring of Honors this year. We got Doug Williams next time. I'm not sure if it's the next home game or not, but that'd be cool if we did, because I've got some stuff here for Doug Williams. I got a picture photo. It'd be nice if I could eventually get him to sign it. I don't want to sell it or anything. I just want it because, I like Doug Williams. He was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Not that it had to do with anything for me liking him. It's just, just a little added part on there. And it wasn't as a Buccaneer, but it just seems we let a lot of quarterbacks walk that we picked up, and they move on elsewhere and do well. And then I give appreciation. I've got Steve Young back there, Vinny Testaverde on my order 1, 2. Let's see if I can find some Steve Spurrier stuff, because he was our first QB in history, if you didn't know that. Old Stevie Spurrier. University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Resigned coach. He didn't say retired. Resigned. John Lynch, Hall of Fame. It's hard to say. I'm not just going to say John deserves to get in because he's a Buccaneer. I know that's what a lot of people want to hear me say. John did a lot of great things. I remember a lot of people know John played baseball as well. John was a great safety. Made a huge move for white, hard-hitting safeties for me. He was the man. John's the man. But there's a lot of great safeties that played in this league. And unfortunately, the Hall of Fame wouldn't be special if everybody got in there. If he does and he's up there, I'm pulling for him. But I don't know. I'm kind of torn with that, to let him in or not. I want to see as many Buccaneers to get in there, but I don't want handicap getting in there as well. If you get what I'm saying, I just don't want everybody in there just because they were Buccaneers and you just put them in there because that's what I want. I want them to get in there because they belong in there, if you get what I'm saying. I think Simeon Rice belongs in there, or at least to argue. Sapp makes a good point. He played on the right side, so that was the left offensive tackle, and your left offensive tackle is supposed to be your money-making tackle. I remember looking on NFL stat sheets every year, and Simeon Rice was always on the top. Always on the top sack leaders, and Michael Strahan was considered and not him. Michael Strahan was a beast too, but Simeon Rice got some pretty good stats too. If you don't believe me, look it up. Leave me in the comment box. Oh, and let me say I'm a man of my word. I correct myself. Brandon Myers did catch 2 passes that game. He caught 2 passes. They said I didn't know if a tight end caught a pass. Brandon Myers caught 2 passes, so I was wrong. Oh, you notice that you watched the Colts game today, and their offensive line was struggling, especially that right tackle spot. Well, who do you know came from that team? You gave up. What was his name? A right tackle on our team that's starting. Cosner. Shelius or whatever. Cosner been playing well for us. And Damar Dotson's gone while his injury, which he should be coming back, by the way, too. It's going to be interesting. We got depth on the O-line. I'm excited. I'm accelerating. I think I might want to go make some sweaters or something. Speaking of sweaters, it feels pretty damn good outside. 70 degrees, no more 100-degree weather. Humidity, sweating your balls off out there. But another thing I wanted to say, I think it was a mistake picking Brenza over Connor Barth. He's a Tar Heel. That's my team. I think it was a mistake. We went with power instead of accuracy. Dude comes off the couch and hits all the field goals in the game, and it's pretty amazing, and he should be applauded. Thank you for letting us see the error to our ways, letting you go when we should have kept you because we didn't think you could kick deep on kickoffs, which you proved everybody wrong. I think you kicked all the kickoffs out of bounds touchbacks except for 1. So, whatever. Thank you for coming back. I'm happy to have you back. You can go paddleboarding now out there. I know a lot of you guys thought I wasn't going to do anything this week because we had a bye week. I just wanted to make sure I got something out to you guys, and I want to keep it consistent. I'll do my top picks, coming after not picks. What was that, recap? I'll do my recap after Monday night. I got a bunch of stuff to talk about this week. Good gracious, good God Almighty, bunch of wild stuff going on. And I owe you, what was that, 31 points? I had to figure it out just a second ago. But I owe you, 16 minutes? They scored 31, 15. I give you 16 extra minutes, cardio. Remember, I promised you guys to make my dedication to the team to do that stuff. And that's what I'll continue to do. I'll post it up there. I know you see the green light from my treadmill over there. I do extra laps and running and stuff for you. Is there anything else I want to get off? Oh, I found a video. He's a Tampa man. Hopefully, I'm going to try to find him on Twitter. Or if anybody else can get me in touch with him. His name is Boy Wonder. And a black dude. Looks like he might be from one of the islands or something. But black dude. His name is Boy Wonder. He has a video. And I'm going to roll it after all my clips now because I actually like it. It sees all the places that I know I've been to in Tampa, and it's called I Am Tampa. I'm not from here, but this is my home now. I rep it. I was born in Alaska. Now, I don't plan on going back there, and I've moved around a lot, with my parents and my own self, moving around trying to figure out what I want to do in my life, and this is my home. I am Tampa. I don't plan on leaving. I don't plan on being anywhere else. I plan on visiting plenty of places. I want to see all 32 stadiums. I got a couple checked off, so I might be in your town one day. But yeah, this young man named Boy Wonder, I'm going to play his videos at the all end of my clips. And I hope you guys like him, man. He's pretty decent. I thought it was alright. But I'm not going to sit here and ramble on too much. Like I said, we didn't have a game this week. I hope we come out against Washington Redskins and get turnovers, able to run the ball, keep our turnovers down, and come out of there with a win, man. Like I said, it's not a hard formulated plan. Keep the offense simple. Don't do anything stupid and crazy and turn the ball over, and just keep it at that. And as always, I'll end it as I always end it. You're the master of everything you do in your life. What you do with it, it's up to you. Y'all be safe and good night. And I'll see you Monday night, or I'll see you Tuesday night. Monday night, Tuesday night. Give my recap. We can talk about that. All right, y'all be safe. Have a good night.
Yeah, yeah. Riding with Skeet, Mellow, and Flacco. Ain't got no beef, but we got cheese and lettuce like a taco. What you talking about? I got my city on lock, ho, and I always keep the peace. I never gotta keep that Glock, bro. Tampa Bay Buccaneer, check the red and pewter. Yeah, the girls with you are mighty fine, the ones with me are cuter. Swagger to the max, mine faster than computers. See, we get the signal clear, the flashing lights can never fool us. Call me Young Hammy, I'm about to go ham. When it comes to Tampa, I'm the definition of the man. Always let me speak my mind, but never listen to my plans. Sometimes it made me doubt I'll never miss a step again. Confidence is great, but humility is greater. Being humble is what lets me show civility to haters. It lets me see the real ones from the fakers. Guess it turned me into Kobe, Wonder Corp, we are the Lakers. Going for the championship, you'd be appalled at the amount of women waiting for their chance to get hit. It's some cancerous shit. I jumped off the wheel, they let me out the cage, now I go hamster a bit. Yeah, hometown hero status, cause my flows they be the tightest and my women are the baddest. Skate park of Tampa kids tell me I'm the raddest. Born a soccer player, I used to kick it at Ed Radis or Schimberg. Got cheese like Limburger, I'm a lyrical assassin, I spit and begin murder. I love my mother, I know that my sins hurt her, so I live a righteous life and only listen to the word of the Most High. He made me so fly, boy, I'm colder than the winter, you could call me Snow Guy. Shout to Key, I hit the booth and go live. If they tell you I'm the sickest, my nigga, it's no jive. I need a doctor. See, I'm fly without a plane and I don't need no helicopter. I'm not an actor. When it comes to my success, speaking the truth's the biggest factor. You're just a poser. Yeah, you're just a relief pitcher, I'm the closer. I am Tampa. Yeah, I am Tampa.